You know those times when you're going through a rough patch, right? And you're praying, you're talking to God, you're asking Him to make a way, to provide a way. But while you're doing that praying, you're also thinking of things you can do. You know, you're trying to come up with ways you can make things happen, quote unquote, make things happen, right? And you think, okay, I'm gonna reach out to this person. Maybe I can borrow some money. Maybe I can take up this extra night job, or, you know, maybe I can sell something. And you're thinking of all the things that you can do in your strength, in your power, to do what you have been asking God to do. That's exactly what happened to me. You know, since moving and transitioning, and we're in a period of transition right now, you know, it hasn't been easy. It has been challenging. But I know without a shadow of a doubt that this is where God wants me to be. This is where God wants my family to be. And so this transition is part of that process, and going through it is part of that process. And I was thinking to myself, okay, we need to have some extras coming in. What can I do? What can I do? At the same time, I'm praying, God, make a way. I believe you have us here for a purpose. I believe you brought us here. And I know you're going to work it out. This is what I'm praying. But on the other side, I'm thinking of ways that I can do it in my own strength. And it was one day, I remember, while I was in that prayer, and God said to me, can you just wait on me? Can you just wait? You've been asking me. I hear you the first time you ask. But you're still trying to do it in your own strength. You're still trying to make a way for yourself. So do you want me to work, or are you going to do it? Because if you're going to do it, I'll just let you do it. But if you want me to do it, I need you to wait and be patient. Oof, yeah. That's what I heard in my spirit. And immediately I'm like, you know what? God, I'm going to let you do it. I'm not going to try to do your job. Please forgive me for trying to do it in my own strength. And so I backed off. You know, I said, I'm not going to call anyone and ask them for anything. I'm not going to borrow anything from anyone. You know, I'm not going to do all these things that I was trying to do. I was trying to do like online surveys. I was trying to do all kind of things. And I just stopped and wait on God. And I said, okay, God, I'm going to stop. And can I tell you, I know you're not going to be surprised, and I'm not surprised, but can I tell you how God showed up? Just a few days later, I got a call for an interview for a job. And God dropped into my spirit some other opportunities that I need to look at. You know, I applied to be a mentor coach through a mentor coach program, thinking, okay, there's hundreds of people that's going to apply. Why not? And I did, and I got a call for the next step. So I say this to say that a lot of times we come to God and we're asking Him for solutions. We're asking Him to help us. We're asking Him, you know, to make a way. But truth be told, we are trying to do it in our own strength. And God is saying, are you going to do it? Or are you going to let me do it? Because if you're going to do it, I'll just back off and let you do it. And I'm telling you, God's way is always better. God's way is always the best way. God's way is always the right way, and the sustaining way, and the way that's going to bring you such tremendous peace and blessing that you could never do in your own. So here's the lesson that I learned in that. Trust God always. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Doesn't matter how bleak things look. Doesn't matter how down you feel. Doesn't matter. It does not matter what you're going through. You believe and trust God, He will always, always come through. Always. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. He will let His face to shine upon you every single time if you just let Him do the work.